Ayakashi is a 2005 visual novel developed by Crossnet. An Eroge sequel was later released in 2006 with the name Ayakashi H. A 12-episode anime adaptation was aired in 2007. A bundle release of the game called Ayakashi Pack was released on December 14, 2007 to celebrate the release of the anime, containing both Ayakashi and Ayakashi H. Plot: Ayakashi are parasitic life forms that give their hosts superpowers. But in return, the use of these powers incurs an increasing physical and mental toll on the host, eventually resulting in their host's death. Yukusaka is a student who lost his will to live after the death of a dear childhood friend. He is brought out of his depression by the arrival of a mysterious girl named Yoke, and his life is never the same again. Hunted by Ayakashi and their hosts, the power within the U awakens and a never-ending battle begins. Ayakashi H. The setting is 1 month after the events in Ayakashi. Characters: the following voice actors are from the anime adaptation. Yukusaka, Kusaka Yu, voiced by Daisuke Kishio. The main character. He is a warm-hearted, caring Ayakashi handler who fights in order to fulfill the childhood promise he made to Haim and Izumi to protect them. Yu is the host of the strongest Ayakashi, Ryuu, a dragon-like Ayakashi. He was in love with Izumi and became introverted after her death. After meeting Eim and learning of what happened to her, he starts to care for her. He cares deeply for both Haim and Yoke. Yuki Yu, voiced by Nana Mizuki. The main heroine. Eim first appears as a bodyguard forced to protect Yu. Later into the series, Yu and Eim develop a bond in which she later chooses for herself to protect him. Eim has 2 Ayakashi, Akuro, a large blue Ayakashi, and Satori, a small blue and white Ayakashi with the ability to fight and read minds. It is revealed that she killed Izumi 2 years ago and that, as the result of Izumi's last action, Izumi's mind was transferred to Yu, including her feelings and memories. This is the reason that Yu can control 2 Ayakashi. It took the past 2 years for Yu to acclimate to having Izumi's consciousness coexist with her own. Haim Yakoshiji Haim, voiced by Miyu Matsuki, Yu's childhood friend. She is very popular around the boys in school, but she always hangs around Yu, whom she loves even though she knows that he loved Izumi. She becomes capable of seeing Ayakashi. Yu continues to protect her in fulfillment of a childhood promise he made to protect both her and Izumi, even though he sometimes acts cold around her. Pamu Asakura, voiced by Aisha Mizu, a young Ayakashi handler, whose Ayakashi is Tengu, who attacks Eim along with Yu, who is with her at the time. She captures them both and takes a liking to Yu, going so far as to go through a wedding with him. When Eim frees herself and disables Pam, Yu prevents her from killing the girl, stating that because she is so young she needs a guiding hand to teach her right from wrong. As the result of this encounter, Pam's infatuation with Yu changes into something deeper and she becomes friends with Eim and Ori. Izumi Makihara Izumi, voiced by Sakura Nagawa, Yu's childhood friend who was killed by Eim 2 years before the present day. She and Yu had strong feelings for one another. Satori was originally her Ayakashi. She was in contact with Eim's mind at the time of her death, using Satori's ability to do so. As a result, her consciousness was trapped in Eim's mind. Ori Natsuhara Ori, voiced by Sakura Nagawa, a girl who searches for something she doesn't know. She is a cat Ayakashi, and when she changes her hairstyle she is identical to Izumi, her master, and Bacon Echo's handler, Natsuhara, were killed by Care. Noriko Hanai, voiced by Kei Shindu, a classmate and friend of Hime's who also becomes friends with Yu and EIM. She can come off as rather nosy. Care, voiced by Tomokazu Sugita, the main antagonist. His real name is unknown and he is sometimes referred to as him. His Ayakashi is Eroge, a snake-like being. He pushes you to bring out his complete Ayakashi by sending his subordinates after him. He claims that he wants to use you in Ryu's power to find a way for Ayakashi and humans to live together symbiotically, but, in truth, he wants to heal his body, which was crippled in an encounter with you during the incident leading to Izumi's death, as well as consume the Ayakashi in the city in order to increase his own power. Akino Yoke Akino, voiced by Satsuki Yukino, Im's older sister. She's loyal to him and tends to be cold towards EIM and Yu. She does not acknowledge EIM as her sister, saying that she lost her sister 2 years ago, when EIM chose to protect Yu instead of joining her sister's side. Her Ayakashi is Atarui, a smaller red version of Im's Ayakashi Akuro Ao. Akio Mikawa Akio, voiced by Daisuke Mikawa. Hime Kajiwara Hime, voiced by Tomoyuki Terai, Yu's senior. He is also an Ayakashi user who was ordered by Care to keep an eye on Yu. His Ayakashi is Nurikabi. Ayakashi H characters: Kikuri Shirakami Kikuri, Hime's cousin and successor of the Shirakami family. She has the ability to seal and control Ayakashi with a stamp handed over by her family. Also, she has a pair of short swords to fight Ayakashi. She believes that Ayakashi are evil and dangerous, but Yu shows her that not all Ayakashi are evil. In the end, she develops a crush on him. Yae Sakamori Yae, one of Kikuri's bodyguards. She is shy and fears men, but even so she has a crush on Katsumi. When she fights, uses a pair of gauntlets. With these she can fight hand-to-hand with Ayakashis like Akuro Ao. Katsumi Osakabi Katsumi, one of Kikuri's bodyguards. He is calm and collected and always gives advice to Yu on how to handle Kikuri. He uses a katana to fight. Later it is revealed that he is an Ayakashi user and that he wants to kill all the Ayakashi users, so they don't have to suffer the pain that his dead wife had to go through. He combines sword techniques with his wife's fire Ayakashi, Shiranui. Amir Ayakashi, Ryu. Use Ayakashi. It is the Ayakashi of destruction and rebirth. Nurikabi. Kajiwara's Ayakashi. Episode list. First Blood. Awakening. Remuneration. Ayakashi user. Him. Izumi. Isolation. EIMU. Decision. The Two. Path of No Return. Symbiosis. Anime official website. Japanese. Ayakashi. Anime. At Anime News Network's Encyclopedia. Ayakashi. The visual novel database.